recently there's been the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight.
Yeah.
And I believe I seen part of your live recently where you had some comments on that.
Yeah, I was rooting for Tyson Fury. Yeah, I was rooting for Tyson Fury. Yeah.
Why were you rooting for him?
He the better fighter. Deontay Wilder is the typical tough black man in America. He's the let me just say he's the stereotypical tough black man in America. Big old with them big old muscles. That ugly look and ugly stir. That black dark skin on him look like that big old black slave with that deep rough sounding voice. When I heard that nigga say in an interview one time, I'm fighting for my ancestors. My ancestors been fighting for 400 years, and I'm this and that. I knew he was a paper champ then. People fail to realize our ancestors didn't fight for a motherfucking thing. Them people got hung, beat, raped, and sold. Them people ain't fight for shit. Them people was granted rights. So when I hear a nigga like him say that, my people, and then I'm fighting. Niggas ain't fighting for nothing. We ain't fighting for no rights. We ain't got no struggle no more. We partying and having fun. The ancestors looking down on us saying, boy, they sure having fun down there. Well, I wish we could have had fun like them. So, I knew he was a paper champ. So let me state what I'm trying to say. So in our communities, it's guys like Deontay Wilder walking around and they big, they brute, and they naturally look like they some bad motherfuckers. And you think they some bad motherfuckers because they big and black and look strong. And they scary looking and they mean. And they run around beating up everybody black. Boy, they beat up everybody in the neighborhood. They beat up everybody in the apartment complex. They got everybody in the family scared. But boy, when it's time to go fight somebody else, you can't whoop nobody. You've been kicking our ass all your life. You've been beating up black people. You've been kicking niggas in their ass all your life. And boy, you finally get over here with this white boy, and this white boy brutalize you, pulverize you, give you the nigga monkey lips hanging off your face. Say, man, I'm talking about. Say, man, was a disgrace. Was a disgrace. But when you look at the character of the two men, one man is always giving honor to his personal Lord and Savior, God. One man was at the depths of suicide, contemplating killing himself because he was damn near 500 pounds, had gave up on life. And he fought all the way back from the depths of giving up on life. I knew he was going to whoop that big old nigga, been talking shit with that one punch. It's plenty of niggas like Deontay Wilder. Been kicking niggas' ass with a barely weak boxing game, and when it's time to go across the railroad tracks and fight, look what happened. So yeah, man, I know what I know, so I believe what I believe.
Did you watch the fight?
I watched every bit of it. I watched that white boy kick that nigga ass, and I rooted for that white boy in a house full of niggas, rooting for the nigga. I know where my spirit tell me to go.
So you were the only black dude that was rooting for Tyson Fury when you guys watched it?
Yeah, and I know the gypsy is the white nigga. So I understand the word gypsy. Yeah, the gypsy is the nigga. He the white, don't nobody like no gypsy. He a crook. Yeah, he the nigga. Or the white race.
I'm not sure what a gypsy is. I've never heard that before.
Oh, that's a little bit over your head, youngster.
It might be.
Yeah. But it's the reason why he called himself a gypsy.
How'd you feel when the fight was over?
Oh, man, I was ecstatic. Yeah, I went out and celebrated. Yeah, I was hoping that a police shooting would, come right behind that loss. Yeah, I'm rooting for the police shooting. Hope the police shoot an unarmed nigga to make black folks mad again. Every so often, we need a police shooting to make us the kumbaya and come together. You see, we ain't came together since George Floyd died. So we need something. We need something. We need something. So after that Fury loss, we need us a goddamn police shooting right about now to make black folks unite and come together and scream no justice, no peace. Because other than that, we ain't gonna stop and come together.
Man, I can't be rooting for somebody to get shot.
Well, shit, I can. It's a whole bunch of niggas I don't like. I wouldn't mind the police shooting. It's a whole bunch of unknown niggas doing something that the police need to shoot him in his ass for. It's bad guys in the world, buddy. Hey.
You're saying you prefer it to be a bad guy that gets shot?
Man, I prefer a black guy, not a bad guy, a black guy. Nigga, we need a phenomenon. We need something to make us snap out of what's going on, man. I thought Tamir Rice was gonna get us. I just knew 100 niggas was gonna die behind Tamir Rice. I just knew some white police was gonna die behind Tamir Rice. I just knew it. Did nothing happen. Mike Brown, Freddie Gray, George Floyd, boy, them niggas went to stealing zoos and doing all kind of shit, burning down shit. Say, man, somebody finna die behind George Floyd. And nobody ain't died behind George Floyd. And ain't now nigga wouldn't kill nobody behind George Floyd. Nowhere in America. Nowhere in America have a nigga went out and killed behind George Floyd. Nowhere. There's some people may have died stealing some shit, but ain't nobody killed for George Floyd. Like they killed for the gang. Like they trying to kill for the rappers that die. Ain't nobody putting hits out for George Zimmerman. Ain't nobody putting hits out on the police that killed Tamir Rice. When we go on about our business. So yes, I prefer them to kill a black person. So we can, that's the only thing gonna make us come together, nigga. And stand together as a nation. If we get done that bad. Because when you look at the history of black people, that's the only time we unite. We don't unite when shit is going good. We can all go to the football game. We can all go to the basketball game. We can all be on social media. We unite when blood done been spilled. So now you goddamn right, man. I'm ready for Jim Crow signs to go up. No black people allowed. It's gonna force us. They need to kill a nigga every day till we snap out of this here. They need to shoot us every day, nigga, till we snap out of this here. We dying anyway. We dying anyway.